Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is I, Matthew, aka Snacks XXV, here with another video for you. This is video number 15, and I'm here to talk to you guys about E3 for the wonderful, wonderful Nintendo. Now, I've got kind of a love relationship with Nintendo. It's one of those companies that I grew up playing, and all the characters resonate a lot with me. So I was really excited to see Nintendo's presentation today and see what they had to offer for this upcoming year. So when they started off the show, like there was a whole bunch of puppets and stuff like that, and I wasn't sure what they were talking about. Well, it really didn't have anything to do with any of the games that are coming out. The first one that they announced was Star Fox Zero. Now, they had mentioned previously that this Star Fox game was coming, and they showed off some gameplay for it. They talked a lot about the control mechanism and the inspiration for Star Fox, but they didn't really give us much more information beyond that. They did tell us that the game was coming. They showed off the gameplay, and that was really about it. There was not a lot talked about on Star Fox besides just kind of the developmental ideas, what motivated them to make this game. And when I saw the graphics for the game in the gameplay trailer, I was curious if they were showing Nintendo 64 graphics because it didn't look that great. So I was a little bit underwhelmed with the Star Fox trailer, but needless to say, they started moving on to another game. And the next one has my brain so confused, I don't even know what to do. Skylanders Superchargers was part of Nintendo's presentation, and I was wondering why on earth is Skylanders here? Shouldn't that be part of an Activision trailer or something like that? Shouldn't it be part of Activision's presentation? Um, but what they discussed is that with Amiibo and Skylanders, both being very similar products, they decided to join forces for the next Skylanders game. And I'm not excited. Now, you might wonder, why is Matthew not excited? I've got Skylanders over here. I've got Amiibo up here. Why am I not excited about this announcement? Well, I like Skylanders. I think it's a great concept for a game. However, what I've learned about Activision is they will try to milk you for every penny that you have for these figures. So in this first Skylanders game alone, there was over 50 or 60 figures to buy for the first game. And like an idiot, I bought all of them. Same thing for game 2. They released other variations of the same characters, about 60 characters for that game, and it keeps going up. I do not want to see Amiibo go that same direction of Skylanders because I've got an entire tub of Skylanders right here that I'm not doing anything with. The next game that they discussed was a 3DS game, and they put the Triforce on the screen, and I was like, here it is. Legend of Zelda, let's go. But no, it was a 3DS game, and it doesn't look bad. It's called The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, which is actually a multiplayer game. But I think with most 3DS games that are multiplayer, you're required to be local in order to play that game. You all have to be in the same room and connect to each other. I'm never going to be in a situation where that's actually going to happen. So that doesn't look like it's going to be great for that particular game. It looks kind of fun. 3 people solving puzzles in The Legend of Zelda together. But it's not the Legend of Zelda game I wanted to see at E3. Sorry. After that, they showed off Hyrule Warriors Legends, which had leaked earlier in the week with a Japanese trailer. They showed the full American trailer today. It looks very much like the Hyrule Warriors from Wii U, with just a couple additions of 2 characters. So it looks like the exact same thing. It looks really good. It looks fun. I might pick that one up. Then they showed the Metroid logo, and I'm like, are they making another Metroid Prime game? Nope. They're making a Metroid Prime minigame game for the 3DS called Metroid Prime Federation Force. Again, not excited. It's not the Metroid Prime game that we want or need. It's a 3DS game. It looks like there's a couple of games in between, like Blast Ball and some other Federation Force game. I rolled my eyes so hard when they announced this that I didn't really catch exactly what was going on. So next they announced Fire Emblem Fates. They just had a quick trailer telling us that it's coming in 2016. A new Fire Emblem game. I loved Fire Emblem Awakening. So I'm excited for this one. It wasn't really big news, but I'll take it. Shortly after that, they talked about Xenoblade Chronicles X, and they actually gave us a solid release date. Now this was a really cool trailer. It's coming December 4th for the United States. Xenoblade Chronicles looks like one of the best RPGs I've seen in a while. Looks really, really cool. Something great to bring you back to your Wii U. That's outside of the Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong type of games. It's a real RPG with combat and action. Looks really, really fun for the Wii U, so I'm excited to see that. After that, they kind of went downhill again for me. They announced Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, which looks like a Mario Party game with Animal Crossing characters with Amiibo functionality. They're releasing 4 Amiibos for this Animal Crossing game. Whoop-de-doo. Can I say that? I didn't care about this game. It's for Wii U. It's an Animal Crossing game, but it's not a traditional Animal Crossing game that people are probably hoping for. So wasn't too thrilled about that. Next, they released, they talked about Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, which again is not a traditional Animal Crossing game. It's one that's focused on home decoration rather than what we know, like Animal Crossing New Leaf was awesome. That's the type of Animal Crossing game we're looking for, something to come after that. But they released these 2, which I wasn't too thrilled about. They talked about Yoshi's Woolly World, which looks like Kirby's Epic Yarn, which was an awesome game for the Wii. Yoshi's Woolly World is coming October 16th to the United States, which is really, really cool. Really excited for this game. It looks adorable. It looks fun. Something me and the wife can play together. But we already knew it was coming. So to me, it's like not an E3 worthy announcement unless we've got something new to it. They showed off the Amiibo functionality. You can tap a Mario Amiibo on your gamepad and get a Mario themed Yoshi, which is kind of cool. But that game's coming October 16th. Shortly after that, they talked about a new Mario and Luigi game for 3DS with also Paper Mario characters in the game. So that looks decent. Another Mario and Luigi game. Hopefully this one will be better. I didn't really care for the Dream Team, Mario and Luigi Dream Team, so hopefully this one will be a little bit better. They talked about Mario Tennis Ultra Smash coming for the Wii U. I like the Mario Tennis games, but this is, again, not the announcements that I was wanting to see. And they ended the show with Super Mario Maker, which is coming out September 11th for us. You can go play that game at about 100 Best Buys around the states. But again, it just wasn't the announcements that I was looking for. That's almost everything that they announced. They did not discuss The Legend of Zelda at all. They did not discuss the NX console. They actually said that they're not going to talk about the NX until E3 next year. Well, I'll tell you what, Nintendo, if you don't make a better E3 presentation, I won't even watch your presentation next year. They just didn't talk about anything substantial. I would have loved to see Super Mario Galaxy 3 or a real Metroid Prime sequel or something substantial, and we didn't get it out of this presentation. We got news about Star Fox, which we already knew was coming. We've got gameplay for Xenoblade Chronicles X coming to the Wii U. We got a release date for that. Yoshi's Woolly World. Beyond that, I was left very underwhelmed with Nintendo's presentation, and I really wanted to see more. Now, we might see more. That might be the truth of the situation. There might be more coming soon, but today's presentation was definitely underwhelming, and I wanted to see a lot more from Nintendo. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you watching the video. Please hit subscribe if you like what you've seen. Give me a thumbs up, share it with the homies, and as always, you guys have an awesome day.